Shock and outrage. Tennis fans react as Coco Gauff is attacked and Kyrgios fuels chaos. USTA investigates. The tennis world is in absolute turmoil. What began as an ordinary night match at the 2025 City Open has exploded into one of the most chaotic, emotional, and controversial moments in modern tennis history. Fans are stunned. Players are furious. And the USTA has launched an emergency investigation after Coco Gauff was allegedly attacked by a fan, while Nick Kyrgios fueled the chaos with inflammatory remarks that sent social media into meltdown. The incident has turned the sport upside down, triggering debates about players' safety, professionalism, and the growing toxicity around tennis culture. And as more details emerge, the outrage only intensifies. The match that turned into mayhem. It was supposed to be electrifying tennis theater. Coco Gauff, the 21-year-old American superstar, playing under the lights in front of a packed crowd. The stadium buzzed with anticipation as she faced a fierce opponent. But the excitement quickly turned into horror. Early in the second set, witnesses reported a disturbance in the stands. Security rushed over, but before they could react, a spectator shouted a slur directed at Gauff, words that made even seasoned tennis journalists gasp. Moments later, an object, believed to be a plastic bottle, was hurled toward the court, landing dangerously close to Coco's feet. She froze. The stadium fell silent. Fans erupted into shouts. Umpires stood in shock, and chaos spiraled fast. But the moment that set Twitter, TikTok, and ESPN on fire came a few minutes later when Nick Kyrgios, sitting courtside as a celebrity guest, reacted in a way that poured gasoline on an already unstable fire. Kyrgios fans aflames. Instead of condemning the attack or calling for calm, Kyrgios stood up, laughing, shaking his head and shouting toward the court. This is what happens when you hype someone too much. The crowd booed instantly. Some fans screamed back. Others tried to shield Coco from the commotion as she walked toward the umpire chair, visibly distressed. But Kyrgios wasn't done. As security carried away the fan responsible for the attack, Kyrgios made a second remark, one that instantly went viral and sparked outrage worldwide. She can't handle pressure. That's all this is. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag protect Coco, hashtag suspend Kyrgios, and hashtag tennis in crisis exploded across social media. Coco Gauff, shaken yet strong. Coco attempted to regain composure, but her trembling hands told the full story. Coaches rushed to her side. Her mother, seated a few rows behind the baseline, was seen crying and yelling for security to protect her daughter. In the post-match press conference, held only because Coco insisted on speaking, she courageously addressed the attack. "No athlete should ever feel unsafe on the court," she said softly. "I'm shaken, but I'm not broken. I just want respect, safety, and fairness. That's all." Reporters noted that she held back tears 3 times during the interview. Her words ignited a firestorm of support from around the world. Players rallied behind Coco. Within hours, top athletes from across the WTA and ATP weighed in. Serena Williams. "There's no place for violence in this sport. None. Protect Coco." Naomi Osaka. "She didn't deserve that. No one does. I hope the investigation brings justice." IJ Swiatek. "As players, we must stand together. What happened tonight was unacceptable." Even players who clashed with Kyrgios in the past spoke out. Stefanos Tsitsipas. "Kyrgios has crossed lines before, but this is different. This is dangerous." Fans demand accountability. Outside the stadium, thousands of fans chanted Coco's name as she was escorted to her car. Protest signs appeared within hours. Player safety matters. Suspend Kyrgios now. Tennis must change. We stand with Coco. Videos from a chaotic scene reached millions online, including clips of the bottle being thrown and Kyrgios' inflammatory comments. By sunrise the next morning, ESPN released a headline that shook the entire tennis world. USTA launches formal investigation into attack on Gauff and Kyrgios' comments. USTA responds swiftly. The USTA published a stern public statement. "We take last night's events extremely seriously. Player safety is our highest priority. Any form of harassment, intimidation, or violence will lead to immediate action. We have launched an official investigation into the spectator attack and the conduct of Nick Kyrgios. Insiders suggest that Kyrgios may face a multi-month suspension. The fan responsible could receive a lifetime ban. Tournaments may implement new security measures. The ADP may open a parallel investigation into Kyrgios' comments. Sources inside the USTA claim that multiple sponsors have already expressed deep concern over the incident, and some are privately pressuring officials to act decisively. Kyrgios responds, sort of. Late that night, Kyrgios finally broke silence with a cryptic post on X, formerly Twitter. People are soft. Not my problem. The post received over 100,000 replies in 2 hours, most furious. A second message followed. Focus on the game, not the drama. Fans called it tone-deaf, immature, irresponsible, and disgusting. His management team refused to comment. The media goes wild. Sports networks ran round-the-clock coverage. CNN's headline, Violence in Tennis. Where's the line? BBC. Gauff attack sparks global discussion on athlete protection. Fox Sports. Is Kyrgios becoming a liability for tennis? Debates broke out everywhere. Did Kyrgios provoke the crowd? Should he be punished? Are athletes safe enough during matches? How should tennis modernize its security protocols? Did the attack reflect a deeper issue within sports culture? What really happened in the stands? Witnesses gave chilling testimonies. One fan said, "It felt like everything escalated all at once. People were shouting. Security wasn't fast enough." Another added, "The man who threw the bottle seemed angry the entire match." A woman reported, "Coco looked terrified. I've never seen her like that." Several fans claimed that Kyrgios' comments encouraged the chaos. One spectator said, "He wasn't helping the situation. He was stirring it up." Coco's family speaks out. Candy Gauff, Coco's mother, gave a heartbreaking statement to reporters the next morning. The Gauff-Kyrgios chaos is more than a scandal. It is a defining moment for the future of the sport. For decades, tennis prided itself on elegance, respect, and order. But this incident exposed cracks. Fan hostility is rising. Player harassment is increasing. Superstars like Kyrgios blur the lines between entertainment and toxicity. Security standards lag behind other sports. Now, tennis confronts a fundamental question. Can the sport protect its stars before something much worse happens? Final thoughts. A storm that will reshape tennis. The attack on Coco Gauff and Kyrgios' explosive reaction have shaken the tennis world to its core. Fans are outraged. Players are terrified. Organizations are scrambling. But amid the chaos, one truth shines. Coco Gauff's courage has united the world. Her strength, grace, and determination are now symbols of something larger, a demand for safety, justice, and respect for every athlete who steps onto the court. As the USTA investigation unfolds, one thing is certain. Tennis will never be the same again. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.